The next thing we'll create are some wire structures under these platforms. And again, the easiest way to do that would be to use some base mesh and skin modifier. So let's just jump right into it and select the platforms. Go to the edge select and select the bottom loop by holding Alt. Right now we can just Shift D to duplicate and P, Enter to separate. And let's select the new loop. And I think it'll be, yeah, this one. And let's type right in, and we can now delete only faces from here. And let's go to the vertex select. We can subdivide this some more. So maybe let's do 2 cuts here on the other side as well. And Control R to make some loop cuts here as well. Maybe 3 of them will be fine. Okay, now let's just select all and we'll extrude this down a little bit. So press E, then Z, extrude it down and select all, press X and delete only faces. And the one last thing, we need some supporting structure there, so let's just left click the vertex here and shift click vertex here and press F to join. And we'll repeat this process and we'll create this kind of a zigzag wireframe structure all around this object. Maybe we can go local with the slash on the numpad if you can't see properly. Okay, and that's it. And we can now set the origin to center, but since this doesn't have any faces, it can't be done with set origin to the center of mass. So let's go into the edit mode, and with all of this selected, let's press S cursor to select it. Then it will take into account the median of the all vertices and place the cursor in the middle. And right now we can tab out and set origin to the 3D cursor. So we have an origin in the middle of the structure. And right now you can just add a skin modifier, tab in, and Control A to scale this down. Okay, let's go out of the local view and maybe scale it down a little bit more. Okay, and we can maybe drag this down a little bit. Don't worry about any connections or anything like that. We will create some details later. We will cover up all the imperfections with a lot of details and a lot of stuff on the screen. Yeah, so select this again, go to the top view, switch to wireframe, and we can alt duplicate this and move it here under this platform and scale it down. Okay, maybe adjust a little bit. And let's see from the side here, we can make it a little bit higher. The important thing is you have to check sometimes. You can do this with number 5 on a numpad. If you're planning to do isometric render, you can check what things are visible from underneath, and we're okay here. So yeah, I'm quite satisfied with this. And I want one more structure here. I will show you. If you look at the original render, there's basically this wireframe that goes along the pump. And yeah, the idea behind that basically is to create this illusion of a road, of a sky road or something like that. And really this serves as a guidance for the eye, and you will see when we model that how it helps to frame frame the composition much better, because here we have the platform and the island as an entry point, and here I wanted to extend this edge of the platform with this with these railings and wireframes. So yeah, let's create that. We just need to snap the cursor here, so shift and right click there and add a cube. And we can now go into edit mode and scale it down. And if you look from the front, you can now tab out into the object mode and move it somewhere here, so it basically starts where the platform ends. And again, don't worry about any connections, it won't be visible at all. And maybe even make it a little bit taller. So let's press S and Z, scale it like this. We can tab out and move it down a little bit again. Okay, and now let's go to the top view by pressing number 7. Let's enable wireframe, tab into the edit mode, and just scale this on the X. We can match this here, and you can just select these vertices and move them all the way here. Don't worry if it doesn't fit perfectly. Maybe we can make this a little bit smaller. So press G, then Y, and move it here. And this is why it's good to have some image reference, no matter what you're modeling, to be able to check sometimes if you're not too far away from what you want to achieve. And right now we just need to make some cuts here, I think around 10 or something like that. Okay, and to finish the wireframe, we can triangulate this, but first I want to remove these caps. So let's shift select them and remove faces, and right now we can select all and press Ctrl T to triangulate. You already know that. And again we can press X and delete only faces. So we have a nice wireframe structure here, and you guessed it right, we can now add a skin modifier, go into the edit mode, switch with 1 to the vertex select, press Ctrl A, select all with A, press Ctrl A, and scale this down. I really like this so far, and now if you look, there is a clear composition here where this serves as a guidance for vehicle road basically, and it will be extended even further with some pipes later. Okay, and right now I want to go through the outline view and name some objects. So let's name this cube wireframe. I think that'll be okay. And here, yeah, let's make this wireframe as well, and this one too. Okay, don't forget to save your scene, and let's move on to the next object.